Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
3, 2, 1,
Kiss.
Wow, see, you were on brand.
I said nothing.
I get big head a lot. That's my brothers call me big head because
Not because she has an ego.
just because I have a big head.
Yeah.
Zendaya barely has to raise her voice. She simply waits for the person beside her to go one step too far, then drops the exact sentence that makes the whole table stop. With Tom Holland, it might be a ridiculous theory, a game spiraling out of control, or a harmless joke that suddenly turns against him. With someone else, even a simple question can become a pressure test. Zendaya never seems to chase the laugh. The celebrities sitting next to her just never know when she is about to pull them completely off script. Tom often enters an argument as though speaking faster will eventually make him right. Zendaya chooses a much more dangerous strategy. She lets him finish, calmly locates the hole in his logic, then hands the entire argument back to him with one sentence. What begins as a casual theory about traveling around the world quickly starts slipping off the rails.
You travel the world.
No, you're right. You're right about not being able to talk to people. You're right.
Yeah, we're
And
here.
also, to play every instrument, you only need to know a few chords.
Once Zendaya starts questioning the rules, every superpower has to survive a very ordinary test. Would it actually make your life easier? Tom and Jacob imagine exciting adventures, while she immediately notices the inconvenience nobody else has considered. And when dinosaurs enter the conversation, the forgotten problem is even more basic than staying alive.
Well, dinosaurs will just immediately eat you.
Eat you, right?
Yeah, and also like you can have a conversation, and I'm not saying that I know that I can have a conversation with an alien, but I feel like you could.
She does not have to ruin the game. She only has to apply normal human logic to a completely absurd world. When the subject turns to flying, everyone else is looking toward the sky. Zendaya is thinking about the one thing you would no longer be able to do while your body slowly drifts away from the ground. Her objection sounds less like a joke than a practical note, but it is enough to make the whole fantasy lose its appeal.
You can't watch something on your phone.
Just slowly
Float.
ascend.
From superpowers to food, Tom keeps the same approach. Defend every opinion with absolute confidence. He chooses one of those debates capable of dividing the entire internet, while Zendaya refuses to argue on taste alone. She brings the dish's actual origin into the conversation, turning a lighthearted disagreement into a fact check Tom clearly did not prepare for.
I don't understand why people get so scared of pineapple on pizza.
No, that's unnatural.
Although pineapple pizza is called Hawaiian pizza, it was actually invented in Canada.
Yeah, no.
Little general knowledge for you there.
Thank you.
It was, but I like it.
Tom survives the pineapple pizza debate, but the next food has to be tasted right in front of Zendaya. Most guests would take a bite, smile politely, and call it interesting. Zendaya gives it exactly one chance and reaches her verdict so quickly that the promotional segment barely has time to defend itself.
Try it though, it's not orange flavored, it's actually got orange in it.
Yeah, orange chocolate, not for me.
Try it. It's double tasty.
That don't smell right. Smell it.
The funny thing is that Zendaya does not only challenge Tom's big arguments, she remembers his tiniest habits too, the kind of detail that instantly destroys a celebrity's ability to control how they look on camera. When Tom admits he cannot handle cold food, she does not comfort him or move on. She immediately explains exactly how he eats it.
I'm not getting in trouble.
Yeah, I'm not getting in trouble. Leave it.
I'm leaving it right there.
Part of me wanted to flip the table then, but I was worried the legs might bang your feet.
Just right there.
Just leave it up to the people.
Yeah.
And Tom is not the only person who gets exposed. In another interview, Zendaya arrives with enough drinks on the table to make the host stop everything and ask for an explanation. She describes 4 cups as though they are part of a perfectly reasonable system, while everyone around her looks increasingly unconvinced.
Why have you got 4 drinks on the go at once?
Because I go through fast and I like to try things, and they just make me happy. It's like It's like, ooh, a little fun little drink to try. And
Tom jumps in like a witness correcting the official record. This should be the moment Zendaya gets caught, but she never backs down. She simply adjusts the number, adds an explanation that somehow sounds even more suspicious, and turns Tom's accusation into proof that her drink strategy was carefully planned all along.
we got an extra one just in case, I guess.
Don't lie. She ordered 4.
No, that's not true. I ordered
lie
3.
about that.
Darnell got me an extra munch just in case.
After defending her reputation with 3 drinks and 1 emergency backup, Zendaya moves on to cooking. Tom questions her abilities, but she does not attack him immediately. Instead, she offers a compliment specific enough to make him think he is won, while leaving just enough hesitation for it to sound like a performance review.
Albeit you don't think so. And Zendaya claims that she's a really good cook.
Well, I've never
and
really,
I don't think
I've never
so.
really had.
To be fair, that black bean burger thing you made the other day was actually really good.
Yeah, and listen, I've never had one of your dishes.
When Tom says he wants a role in Euphoria, he makes it sound like a campaign for the opportunity of a lifetime. Zendaya could easily give him a safe maybe someday. Instead, she escalates the joke into a full business negotiation. One casual wish suddenly becomes an imaginary phone call to HBO, and Tom gets dragged into the meeting he started.
Listen, I have been petitioning for this for a long time, and it has not happened yet, and I'm very disappointed. I must have come to visit Euphoria at least 30 times this season.
I know we should have tried to like Easter egg put you in there.
That same confidence appears whenever the conversation turns to Spider-Man. A host only has to compare MJ and Peter, and Zendaya immediately understands that this is not the moment for a diplomatic answer. She does not dismiss the superhero completely, but she also refuses to let Tom's character leave the comparison without losing at least a little status.
Is MJ smarter than Spider-Man?
In some ways, yes.
In some ways, yes.
Another interviewer asks for Spider-Man's biggest red flag, the sort of question anyone involved with the franchise could easily answer with something safe and harmless. Zendaya begins as though she is seriously considering every possibility, then lands on the one detail that makes the superhero sound less like a world-saving icon and more like a boyfriend with far too many secrets hidden in his phone.
Having a secret identity can kind of be a red flag sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you're inherently lying all the time.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson quickly learns that sitting opposite Zendaya during a friendship quiz is not nearly as relaxed as it sounds. Her opening question seems basic enough that nobody expects it to create real pressure. A few seconds later, Robert is searching every corner of his memory, while Zendaya calmly adds another detail that makes the problem even worse.
Okay, what's my full name?
Oh, God
Yeah, you're not gonna know this.
Oh, no, you have a middle name, too. Oh, that. I have no idea.
I have a middle name and 2 last names, technically.
After watching Robert panic over her full name, Zendaya does not lower the difficulty. She switches to an imaginary question with no technically wrong answer, but Robert's response is surprising enough to knock her out of rhythm. The friendship quiz suddenly becomes a contest to see who can pull the other person off script first.
What role would I play if I were in a heist movie?
The diamond.
I am the diamond.
Then comes a question about Rue, which seems to give Robert a much clearer path. All he has to do is describe what Zendaya enjoys about playing the character. Robert chooses the least safe answer available, and his perfectly calm delivery turns Zendaya from the person controlling the quiz into the person who now has to survive it. The interview starts feeling like 2 people waiting to see who will break first.
It's my favorite thing about playing Rue on Euphoria.
Doing drugs all day.
Great.
Cool.
Zendaya does not always need a sharp comeback. Sometimes the interviewer only has to mention her shoe collection, and she immediately agrees that her younger self would be completely overwhelmed by it. She does not pretend to be less glamorous than she is, but she also refuses to turn the moment into a speech about success.
Yeah, I don't think it's like so much has changed, but also so much of that person is still very much.
She would also be pretty gagged by your shoe collection.
Yeah, this is very true.
With Tom, her funniest moments often begin when she explains what being Spider-Man actually looks like behind the scenes. She can set up what sounds like a perfectly ordinary superhero situation, Then add one painfully normal detail that strips away every bit of grandeur. This time, the problem involves the one thing Spider-Man supposedly needs most to arrive at the right moment.
Does the web thing, because I was like, can you shoot a web? And he's like, I've used all my web cartridges getting here, you know? It's really, really sweet, you know?
After teasing the equipment, Zendaya turns around and compliments Tom, but her compliments rarely travel in a straight line. She describes his ability to flip, land, fight, and perform stunts with genuine admiration, then chooses one word that somehow praises him and annoys him at the same time. It is the kind of compliment that leaves the recipient unsure whether to say thank you or defend himself.
He has this annoying capability of being able to do everything really well. So it's like when you're watching him flip and then land and then fight and then do all these things, you know, you're great at it and you do it with such ease. Cheers.
Sometimes Zendaya even breaks herself while trying to say something nice about Tom. Her answer begins sincerely, but the longer she searches for the right description, the funnier it becomes. Tom does not need to interrupt. He can simply sit there and wait while she circles through several possibilities before landing on a word far bigger than the one she probably intended to use.
I think something I am always impressed with Tom about, which I feel like I want to inherit more of, but he's very, I don't know how to, he's, what's the, I'm trying, like you're just,
awesome?
You're
Legendary.
yes, so many
Fantastic.
great words.
Talented.
Then one story completely reverses the balance. Zendaya talks about a movie that made her cry, the young actor she once admired, and finally allows Tom to realize that the person she is describing is sitting right beside her. The age she mentions at the end turns a genuine compliment into a soft but devastating reminder that gives him almost no room to respond.
First movie that made me bawl my eyes out was The Impossible, actually. Really? Bawled my eyes out at that. And I was such a big fan of Tom Holland. I was like, I love Tom Holland. I was 11 years old. And then you're Spider-Man.
Their chemistry is not only built on direct teasing. During one group interview, Zendaya mentions a song connected to a shared memory as a way of bringing everyone back to the same moment. She does not even have to finish the story before Tom recognizes the place. One small clue turns a public interview into a private conversation between people remembering the same night.
With like things that I know that I remember or was there for. Like I'd play that song that you guys love, Sexual, and I'd be like, I know, we were all there. I'd bring up the Hyatt House.
The host notices how synchronized the group seems and tries to push them into saying the same word together. Zendaya catches the plan almost immediately. Instead of obediently playing along, she turns the question around and asks whether the interviewer is trying to control them. It is a tiny moment, but one sentence is enough to shift ownership of the game back to her.
I feel like you can all you're so in sync you could say the same word at the same time.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get us to do it right now?
In another conversation, Zendaya admits that she became jealous when her co-stars were given fun scenes without her. She does not transform the answer into a polished explanation about scripts or creative process. She simply says the most petty, honest version of what happened, then repeats it as though she is filing an official complaint about everyone else having more fun.
Of course,
Yeah.
and it's
Well, I got
also,
really jealous.
yeah.
I got really jealous. Like they're like,
do fun scenes.
yeah, they have all these fun moments together, and I'm just supposed to be off in the corner, like sad, watching it.
Even near the end of an interview, Zendaya can still make the hosts lose their rhythm simply by being unusually sincere. Rather than offering the standard polite thank you, she ranks the conversation among her favorites from an entire decade, leaving everyone to decide whether she could possibly be serious.
Love it. Guys, this is the best interview we've done on this whole
That was so fun.
Thank you so much.
In all 10 years, this is my
Behind all those quiet takedowns is someone who can also make herself freeze. While talking about missing a line on a production using precious film stock, Zendaya remembers the instant panic of not wanting to become the reason a take had to be thrown away. The story is serious, but the way she reminds herself of the scale of the situation makes the pressure feel both enormous and surprisingly human.
Yeah, and wanting to, like, I remember I flubbed a line once and I was mortified because I was like, this is IMAX, like this is
just, you know, this.
After that honest moment, Tom brings the conversation straight back into familiar danger by trying to define Zendaya's personality with a label that sounds smarter than it is. She refuses to accept the conclusion simply because he delivers it confidently. Instead, she dismantles the premise itself, forcing Tom to confront the fact that being honest and direct is not the same thing as being manipulative just because it helps him win an argument.
You're Slytherin.
Am I?
Yes.
Just because someone is honest and upfront does
And
not mean
evil.
that they're Slytherin.
No, no,
Okay?
no.
And when Tom keeps stretching a question until even he begins getting tangled in it, Zendaya does not rescue him, change the subject, or pretend to remain patient. She waits until the exact moment he believes he has finally found a weakness in her argument, then ends the entire exchange with a sentence that sounds like a formal resignation from ever doing another interview beside him.
You didn't think about that. Yeah, caught.
I'm tired of doing these with you.
I'm just saying.
That may be what makes Zendaya's interviews so unpredictable. She never rushes toward the punchline. She lets the person beside her build the trap, then quietly closes the door. A superpower debate, a table full of drinks, or one reckless sentence from Tom can all become the moment an entire room loses control. And the calmer Zendaya remains, the funnier everyone else's reaction becomes. Which moment made Tom, Robert, or one of the hosts break the hardest? Let us know in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe for more beautifully chaotic celebrity chemistry.